instruct both athletes to sit, and these commands are all in Russian. So they'll say "Olor," and then when the stick is centered over the board, with the referee board. Now, as a referee, I'm going to make sure that the center of the stick is over the center of the board, and that both athletes not trying to gain an unfair advantage. And check. Now you can see there's some movement back and forth, and Romark takes the first point by throwing Fred off balance. Was able to get outside of his center of gravity. They need to get back on the platform again. During this time, they can chalk up. And this time in this round, we're going to have Fred win. We'll have these guys move back and forth a little bit, and then Fred's going to turn on the horsepower, because I know he has it. I know he wants to throw Romark. Had to listen to Romark snoring all night long, so Fred has some animosity built up in here. Now, whoever had the inside grip on the stick will have the outside grip, and vice versa. It matches our best 2 out of 3. So athletes getting set here, making sure both athletes' heels are flat on the ground. Lamb, check. Now they're going to move a little bit side to side. Romark does not want to give up easily. It's a heavy person trying to pull you back. So now the match is tied up 1-1. The blue side will choose whether he wants the inside or the outside grip first. As you can see, these guys are jostling for position. They don't want to give up anything over the start. Getting the right grip, getting your feet set properly, getting your hips in the right angle. These are all very, very important things for the start of the match. Lamb, check. Fred's horsepower. Take. Next up from the USA, Jacob Finnerty. Jacob is a police officer and also is a strength and conditioning coach on the side. Not sure if he's here yet. Is Sergey Farafantiev here yet? Not yet. Let's bring up Martins Lisis. Martins is actually the gold medal winner from the Moss Wrestling World Championships last year. Silver medalist 2 years ago. Also one big SOB. From the U.S., Jacob Hobbs. Jacob is new to the sport. He got his first taste of competitive Moss Wrestling a couple months ago at the Los Angeles Fit Expo. In fact, I think he was duped into coming into LA with Jerry Hanley from Viking Performance Training. From Russia, Fedor Fedorov from Russia. Fedor's a multiple-time Moss Wrestling National Champion, both in his weight class and in the absolute category. So this guy goes against athletes 100 pounds heavier than him or more on a regular basis. From the USA, Russell Mueller. Russell here? He's very popular right now. Also from the USA, from right here in Ohio, Brad Ardrey. Brad had 2 really tough matches yesterday. This is his 2nd year competing in Moss Wrestling. He's done the Arnold Strongman. He's done virtually every strength sport. You can lift and carry it or throw it for time or distance. This guy's already done it. From the USA, Sean Paul Braden Couch. Also a medalist at the Moss Wrestling World Championships, trained with O. Halligan and Martins Lisis in Los Angeles. From the US, you saw him earlier, Fred Espinosa. Fred's from just north of Sacramento and Napa, California. From Uzbekistan, Sergey Tributsin. Sergey is our largest competitor today. Our scale goes to about 350, and it didn't go to Sergey. He's a big, big man. He's also a multiple-time Moss Wrestling World Cup champion. From Sweden, Anders Lindblad. I had the pleasure of competing against Anders in Norway. This is a very, very strong man. From Russia, multiple-time Moss Wrestling World Champion. Just about the best Moss wrestler you'll ever see in our lifetime, Viktor Kalibabchuk. Multiple-time Moss Wrestling World Cup champion, multiple-time world champion. Also from Russia, another Viktor Dokolov. Yesterday we had both pictures in one of our first matches. You can see there's a little bit of a height and size disparity, but he made it a really good match. Victor's another one of those guys who competes against really big guys on a regular basis. And from Uzbekistan, Hamza Primov. One more round of applause for all the athletes. Please, one more round of applause. You guys came from around the world to entertain you today to perform amazing feats of strength to compete in the Moss Wrestling World Cup Absolute Championships. Go ahead and leave the stage, guys. We're just about ready for the first match. You saw our athletes before. These first two gentlemen, the first two I called, will be our first two in the match today. We have a referee at the stage, Mikhail. All of our referees are decorated Moss Wrestling champions, decorated Emirates in the International Moss Wrestling Federation. Two of our athletes from Russia were not able to make it into the country due to visa issues, so we'll have two matches for you, then we'll scramble up the rankings and go on to the next tier of the tournament. We have our referee coming onto the stage now from the Ukraine, Valery Gazayev, very decorated Moss wrestler, experienced pro strongman, and yesterday he tore his pants. How are those pants looking today? They look good. Yeah. He was getting two of the athletes set up, and he had his foot kind of over the center of the board to make sure they were square. And they were so fast, he couldn't pull his leg back fast enough. Got his pant leg caught between two of the athletes. All right, let's now bring to the platform Jarl Lofstad on the red side, Jacob Finnerty on the blue side. Jacob's been to the Moss Wrestling World Championships as well. Been doing this for almost 3 years. Both athletes giving the traditional respectful bow, and now sitting down to the board. Red side will choose whether he wants the outside grip or the inside grip first, and the blue side will take the opposing grip. It's best to take grip on the stick like you're pulling a heavy deadlift with the over-under stick. And Jacob with a quick point, 1-0. Jacob did something very smart there. He pulled to kind of neutralize his opponent, and then all he had to do was move his body weight over to one side with one step, and it throws the opponent off balance. Sometimes all it takes is a little bit of a shuffle, a little bit of a move, and all your power's gone. This match is our best 2 out of 3. The event of the time, the athletes will have 2 minutes to rest and get some chalk and get some water before going on to the third and final round. Right now it's 1-0. Jacob Finnerty on the blue from the U.S. Jarl Lofstad from Norway on the red. Make some noise for him, guys. There's lots of prize money involved in this tournament. And Jacob again rips it right from Jarl's hands. Your winner on the blue side, Jacob Finnerty from the U.S. Nicely done. Our next match, this is one of the David and Goliath matches I was talking about earlier. The athletes draw lots to determine who's going to go against who. Completely random in this case. We have 220-pound Sean Couch on the red side and 400-pound Sergey Trebutsin on the blue side. Although he's very undersized, Sean is not any kind of novice to Moss Wrestling, having gone around the world practicing Moss Wrestling and competing, taking home silver medals at the World Championships. So although he's outmatched, he may not be outskilled. I've gone against Sean a number of times, and he is a lot stronger for a guy who is 220 pounds. He's a lot stronger.
Tight!
mismatch. 220 pounds versus 440 pounds. Both athletes giving each other a respectful foul.
Here we go, Sean.
The referee's going to ensure that both of their athletes' heels are flat on the ground and that both of their feet are starting inside of those lines you see on either side of the board. Sean has chosen the outside grip. Let's go Columbus, Ohio. Make some noise for these guys. Horsepower prevails over Sean's technique in the first round. So as I mentioned before, Sean's used to going up against guys 300 pounds, 400 pounds or heavier on a regular basis. I want to thank our sponsors, Rogue Fitness, Iron Grip Barbell Company, Six Pack Fitness Bags, and DocFit for providing prizes and prize money for the contest this weekend. You can already see, I'm sure you can hear it, feel it in the ground. When these athletes start the match, the stomping you hear on the board, the shaking in the ground, is so we have to have the platform screwed down.
Лена, скажи Клею по-английски, чтобы он не торопился вызывать спортсменов, потихонечку вел, паузы делал. Не торопитесь, у нас очень мало склад.
Sean. Go, Sean.
All right, a second round here is back to the best 2 out of 3. Sean's holding on. Oh, just can't hold him off. Your winner on the blue side from Uzbekistan, Sergey Kubitsin. So far, you want to give it a try. Come on over, let's get the waiver and the clipboard handy. You take care of the waivers. We'll spend 5 minutes to do some audience participation, then we're going to get into our second round. So if you want us to try Moss Wrestling, come right over in front. Bring a friend, bring a stranger, your sister, your sibling, your significant other, or just somebody off the street. You want to introduce Moss Wrestling. A couple great volunteers here already. So you've seen how it's done? Oh man, I'm just been informed we have something special for you. We have 2 legends of strongman decided to knock it out of the park here. 66-year-old Odd Haugen and former World's Strongest Man winner Phil Pfister. Give him a hand, guys. Odd Haugen's one of the legends of strength sports. Started strongman at 45 years old. Went to World's Strongest Man the first time at 53 years old. Still competes routinely in World's Strongest Man Masters. And Phil Pfister. Phil, this is amazing. Why are you doing this?
Well, I haven't done anything like this since '98, and I talked to my friend Ode, and he promised to take it easy on me and ease into this. Hopefully I won't fly over the platform and tackle. Hopefully he'll be true to his word. We can make this last more than a second or 2.
That's great. Thanks, guys. Get your cameras ready. You're not going to see 2 lions in strength sports like this.
Hey, wait,
2 veteran competitors. Phil's asking for a lesson. I think Phil's going to teach them as they go. I want to see both these guys reach the board first.
inside the line. Oh, he's got to touch it.
The first time I did this, I was wearing jeans, a lot like they are. And the jeans didn't last after the second match. Had holes everywhere, so it'll be interesting to see how these guys fare. Our referee, Mikhail, ensuring both athletes are centered over the board. It's been World's Strongest Man winner, Phil Pfister. First American to win it since Bill Kazmaier on the left, on the blue side. Oh, you guys know this. Still strong. Still flowing. Either one wants to give. O's moving. He's pretty strong for an old guy. Let's go, 66 years old. World's Strongest Man with Phil Pfister. Takes it. Nice good fight from the Timeless Warrior. Old Falcon on the red side.
Thanks for taking it easy on me, Odie. Big round of applause for Odie.
They're going to call it one last ticket. Round of applause there, guys. Thank you. But it's time to finish one round because O's going to attempt to break his own world record on the stage later on today. Lifting the inch dumbbell more than 65 times. Phil, first time doing Moss Wrestling, tell me, how do your hips and your lower back feel?
You know, I was doing okay. Ode was being a real gentleman. He was taking it easy on me. And then he went to the side. He employed a little technique, and all I could do was hang in there and deal with his 80% effort for a little while. Tried to pull against it, and he was just locked in. There was no way. Fortunately, you know, he was really taking it easy on me. I think he would have ended it in a second or two if he really wanted to, maybe less, maybe half a second or a quarter second. But like you said, he saved himself for a little later.
Thank you, Phil. Honored to have you on the stage. Time for a couple of audience matches here. Let's get our first two guys up on stage. Flat on the ground. The athlete will ensure a fair start in between. Matches are best 2 out of 3. After this match, we'll hop right back into the action. We have a lineup set for the second round of Moss Wrestling action today. Big Fred giving some last minute instructions. Boy, what a treat to see Old Howard and Big Phil going head to head on Moss Wrestling. These guys are serious. They've only seen Moss Wrestling for about 5 minutes. They're professionals already. Alright, Fred, give them some space. Here we go. You guys are really solid. They have a locked up pretty evenly, power to power. On the blue side, just one little move to the left threw off this center of gravity. Alright, our second match here. This match is our best 2 out of 3. Now whoever has the grip on the outside of the stick will have the inside grip. Whoever has the inside of the grip will have the outside. In the event the match goes to 3 rounds, the athlete on the blue side will determine what grip you'd like to have. Now we're off again, round 2. These guys have seen how it's done now. We got some movement, we got some pulling. Make some noise for them, Columbus. You gotta move your feet, shift your feet, shift your hips, shift your feet, shift your hips. Come on! Who wants it more? Make some noise from the blue side takes it. All of about 15 seconds at 15. Felt like 15 eternities.
Sorry, guys.
Your winner on the blue side. Special prizes for you here. Gentlemen heading up the prizes is General Secretary of the International Moss Wrestling Federation, Kenzie Grigoriev. We are ready to go back to action. On the red side from the USA, Jacob Finnerty. On the blue side, also from the USA, his training partner, Martins Lisis. Jacob and Martins has been one of those matches that's been going on at every Fit Expo, every Harlem Classic, every Sunday training session. No 2 athletes know themselves better on Moss Wrestling boards than these 2 guys. Jacob on the red and Martins on the blue. Both these guys are part of Team USA who travel the world with Moss Wrestling USA. They competed in Yuckwood City 2 years ago, where Martins took silver. And last year, Martins took gold. Referee instructs the athletes to do the traditional respectful bow. Once seated, the athletes only have 30 seconds to get their grip and their feet set before they need to go. Red side will choose the grip. The athletes will choose whether they feel stronger with an outside grip or an inside grip. Some of the bigger guys don't feel as strong with the grip on the inside. See some jostling for position here. Both these guys are fast. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is going to be a double fault. So the referee stopped the match for 2 reasons. One, both athletes had their feet off the board but roughly at the same time. And second, the stick went past 90 degrees. So the stick's going to start horizontal or parallel to the ground. And if it never turns past 90 degrees, the referee will either stop the match or he'll manually get in there and move the stick with his hand so it's back being parallel again. So far the match is 0-0. We're going to restart the match as everything was before with Jacob on the red side with the outside grip. Martins on the blue side with the inside grip. So then the foreman, there will be a foul on the red side for Jacob taking a stick past 90 degrees. And we're off again. Let's go make some noise for them, guys. The 2 of the best in the country. 2 Lions pulling for your entertainment. Oh, they're running bad. Big prize money and big travel opportunities involved with winning this tournament. Martins takes the first round. This is what it's all about right here. Intensity. 20-second matches that feel like 20 eternities. Two excellent wrestling athletes. Coach Monson will say since his inception 3 years ago. These guys go back and forth as to who wins these matches. Sometimes it's Martins, sometimes it's Jacob. Arnold! Yeah! Guys put on a show for Arnold. Let's go. Moss Wrestling. Schwarzenegger's watching. You better bring it. Come on. Let's bring it in front over here. We got Arnold in the front row. You better bring some intensity. This is all about Columbus, Ohio. The man right here, Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's going to give it for us every year. What an honor. Literally the front row seat. Opportunity of a lifetime right here, guys. Let's go. So far, the score is 1-0. Blue side leading 1-0. Here we go. Martins is pulling. And a point for the blue side. Martins takes it. Get down! The winner on the blue side, Martins. This is going to show the venerable Arnold Schwarzenegger. What an honor. Thank you, sir, for coming by and watching the sport for us. Yeah! You never know what's going to happen here at Colorado, so you just never know who you're going to see. You don't already follow Arnold on Snapchat. Follow Arnold, but just see what happened here live in person. The best team in the house. This intensity going. On the red side, we've got Anders Lindblad. On the blue side, Sergey Trebuchin.
Что, вы успели его на мотоцикле? А? Как он сидел, да?
Arnold versus Ode. Who would win? Who would win? Do you think Arnold Schwarzenegger would take Ode Haugen? Would just be the world's strongest man, Phil Pfister, in a Moss Wrestling match? Raise your hand. Do you think Arnold would win? Beat Ode? Do you think Ode, the Vice Grip Viking, would take Arnold, throw him over the board? Oh man, we got a tie. I don't know. All right, let's get Anders on the reds, Sergey on the blue. Anders weighing around 275 pounds. Sergey weighing around 440 pounds. Big man. This is why we reinforce the platform. While we screw it down into 2 layers of plywood and the stage. So matches like this. 700 pounds of athlete here on the platform right now. Sweden versus Uzbekistan. Anders on the right from Sweden. Sergey from Uzbekistan on the left.
It's hard to.
These athletes won it. There's prize money involved. There's prestige for being on the Arnold main stage on Sunday. Last starting at 9:30, and we're off. Sergey's horsepower again too much. There's no chance of listening to a guy who weighs 440 and down 500 pounds. Almost can't be on the same stage as this guy. He's too big. Right now, 1-0 blue side. Sergey Trubetsin from Uzbekistan leading. Matches our best 2 out of 3. In the event of a tie, we'll go to a third round. Referee instructs the athletes to sit or hold on in Russian. And say Kalev, means ready, and check means go. A referee, also from Ukraine, Valery Gazayev, decorated boss wrestler, pro strongman in the Ukraine. Here we go, and August off to a good start. Just lost his balance, lost his grip. Winner on the blue side from Uzbekistan, Sergey Trubetsin. Nicely done, guys. My pleasure now to bring you to the platform one of Moss Wrestling's best, from Michael Jordan of Moss Wrestling. On the red side, Viktor Kalibovchuk, 6'8", weight unknown, parts unknown. On the blue side, from Uzbekistan, Hamza Primov. Viktor Kalibovchuk was a multiple-time World Moss Wrestling champion, multiple-time World Cup Moss Wrestling Absolute champion, both in weight class and in overall weight. If you want to see how the best in the world get down, this is it right here. Get your phones ready. Hamza Primov, also a multiple-time World Cup Moss Wrestling athlete. The referee instructs both the athletes to have a seat, their feet set. Heels will need to start flat on the ground, feet in between those 2 lines. This requires incredible grip strength, cardiovascular endurance, intensity, the will to win. Not to mention some really great hip flexibility through the hips, hamstrings, and lower back. The more experienced athletes you see will take a little longer to get set up. The grip and the foot position, the body position is all very, very important. Viktor takes it away right away. A quick 1-0 lead for Viktor Kalibovchuk. No one better in this sport today than Viktor. He's gone undefeated for the last several years. World champion. These guys flew from around the world to be here at the Arnold Classic this weekend. Columbus, Ohio, show them some love. These guys have been doing this for years. World champions. Referee getting these guys set. We have Viktor on the red side from Russia, Hamza on the blue side from Uzbekistan. And we're off. Viktor again using that pure horsepower. 6'8", 300 to win the match. The winner from Russia, Viktor Kalibovchuk. It is now audience participation time. Who will be the next Viktor Kalibovchuk or the next Omar Weiss? Come on up. You've already signed up with your waiver. We get 2 other guys up here. This guy and I go to the same beer bar, I think.
You guys know what to do, right?
So you've seen how if you want to give it a try, you can sign up over here with the lovely Crystal.
Я фото не делала, мне не идет.
Ways to winner to pull the stick out of the opponent's hand, pull them up and over the board, or throw them off balance so their knee or their shoulder hits the board.
Повезло нам, да? Мы с ним нет. Покажи, что сейчас ты Россия.
we're off. We have 2 of our volunteers from the audience. And it's like a deadlift where you're starting in a funny hybrid sumo stance, pulling against the barbell that does not want to be moved. When the referee says Belem, you're tight, 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 everything is tense, abs are pressed out, back is arched, grip is as tight as you can get it. And when he says Chad, you pull the trigger and start moving. As you can see now, they're switching grips. We have the red side on the inside grip, blue side on the outside grip. Matches our best 2 out of 3. And here we go, round 2. And a quick move to the side gives the red the 2-0 victory. Nicely done, guys. We have a couple prizes here from our Honored General Secretary of the International Moss Wrestling Federation, and Inokente Gregorio. Next volunteers, hop on it. We're going to try Moss Wrestling, come on over to the front of the stage. Find Crystal, signing up on the dotted line. It's a real simple waiver, nothing fancy. He talks about arms getting torn off, backs being broken, nothing really just boilerplate. Don't worry about it. So these absolute world championships like you've seen we do so far, they are all one weight class. Every other year we have the World Cup Absolute Championships, where there are several stops around the world. We do one weight class. In the opposing years, 1 point for the left side. That's how we say it. On those opposing years, we do one World Championships with weight classes. This is for both men and women. We do these tournaments around the U.S. We have a little bit with the AAU, we do our own private tournaments. There are kids as young as 5 years old doing this, and as you've seen, as old as 66-year-old old housing drivers as well. All it takes is the will to sign a waiver. It's a bit of flexibility. I see 2 ladies over there, and they want to try it. Look at me. Yep. We made eye contact, now you have to do it. And the red side takes it again. See, we have a foul on the red side. The stick cannot go past 90 degrees. So it starts out parallel to the board. And they can twist a little bit, they can move around a little bit, but it can't go past 90 degrees. That's for the safety of the athlete on the inside of the stick. You might get the wrist twisted over.
Last one. And check!
All right, second round here. We got a good fight here. Oh, that was a quick move. Wins the match 2-0. Takes a little shimmy, a little juke, you win the match. One round of applause, the gentleman on the red side. Some prizes from our General Secretary of the International Moss Wrestling Federation, Inokente Gregorio. Thank you, gentlemen. All right, we are now ready for our next round of Moss Wrestling action. The winners of these 2 matches will go on to fight for the gold medal on the main stage tomorrow morning, 11:30 a.m. The losers of these matches will go against the gentleman from yesterday's matches to determine who goes into this bronze medal match. It's confusing, but I'll say it 5 more times. On the red side, we have Martins Lisas. On the blue side from Russia, Fedor Fedorov. Both these guys highly decorated Moss Wrestling athletes. Martins outweighs Fedor by about 80 to 90 pounds. As I mentioned before, Fedor is very, very used to having larger opponents because they're both very, very quick. Multiple-time national champion here on the blue side, Fedor Fedorov. Gold medal winner at last year's Moss Wrestling World Championships, Martins Lisas. From Hollywood, California now by way of Latvia, Martins on the red. From Russia, Fedor Fedorov on the blue. Just to get into the gold medal match. The winners of this match will be in the gold medal match tomorrow morning. Here we go. And Martins with a quick point. These guys are fast, I'm telling you. Matches our best 2 out of 3. When you feel your opponent loading up to one side, you can either pull against them, or you can try to resist it and go the opposite direction. In Martin's case, he held off Fedorov's power until Fedor moved, and he was able to move with him and pull him off balance. This is round 2 of our best of 3 contest. The winners of this match will go into the gold medal match tomorrow on the main stage, 11:30 a.m. And we're off. Martins takes it quickly. 2-0 for the USA. Arnold. Martins leads this. Round of applause for our bonus. Fedor is still in this tournament. Yeah, typically later on to see who's going to go into the gold this bronze medal match. Now on the red side from Uzbekistan, 440 pounds of Sergey Trubetsin. Sergey on the red side, on the blue side, the world champion of Moss Wrestling multiple years in a row, Viktor Kalibabchuk. One of the best in Moss Wrestling history versus one of the biggest men in strength athletics. Sergey is not only large, he's also been to the Moss Wrestling World Cup a number of years. We have Sergey on the red side, Viktor on the blue side. Again, another reason why we had to reinforce the platform this year. Viktor's walking around at about 360, 370. Sergey around 440, we're not really sure. Viktor's undefeated. Sergey's undefeated in today's competition. These are 2 of the best in the world here. You want to see how it's done. You want to see horsepower and technique. You want to see overall brute strength. This is the match right here. The winner of this match will get to go to the Arnold main stage tomorrow morning, 11:30 a.m. for the finals. The winner of this match will go against Martins in the finals tomorrow morning. Thank our sponsors, Iron Grip Barbell Company, Dot Fit, Road Fitness, and Six Pack Fitness Bags for providing the prizes and the prize money for this weekend's event. 6'8", 370 pound Viktor Kalibabchuk, one of the best in the world on the blue side, versus 6'5", 440 pound Viktor. And a quick point for Viktor. Looks like he might not have been set. This is like you ever watch those drag racing on ESPN? You have the 2 directions at the line. The lights go red, 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 yellow, green. You gotta be ready to hit the gas pedal to the floor in anticipation of when that green light turns on. In this case, be ready to go. When the referee says Belen, you know Che, which means go, is coming right away. So be ready. 2 of the best in the world here, multiple time Moss Wrestling World Cup champions. Viktor Kalibabchuk from Russia on the blue side. Sergey Trubetsin from Uzbekistan on the red side. And we're off again, here we go. Filling each other out a little bit. Just testing the power a little bit. He stands the big man up. 440 pounds from butts to feet. That's the power Viktor Kalibabchuk has. Nicely done, gentlemen. Back to the audience participation. If you want to go again, come on over, sign up with Crystal. We'll get Moss Wrestling this ride. Crystal's here on the front corner of the stage. Tyler. So we have a couple great volunteers here. Unlike a lot of other things here at the expo, when you stand in line and you wait for an hour and a half to get a pack of pre-workout, you can come here and do something with your strength in your body. It's something really cool made in Siberia.
Hold up.
Referees,
Let's go, Danny. Here we go, Danny.
Going to get the position. We'll have the red side choosing the grip first, the blue side choosing the grip second. If you want to try it out, grab a friend, a partner, a stranger, a significant other, or a spouse, or a sibling, coming over to Crystal in the front. Referee's going to make sure they have a nice even start. And we're off again. Here we go. These guys are fighting. You guys should be in the tournament this weekend. They look strong. They look quick. Let's see it, guys. So make some noise for Columbus. Straight out of the crowd, into the fire. And then right side with a quick point. These matches are best foot seven. Graduate launch wrestling. Start with your heels flat on the ground. Feet in between those two lines. I'll bring that out of the way. I don't know what's going to happen. There we go. Both guys pulling, showing that horsepower. Now you got to move a little bit. Move your feet, move your hips. Move your feet, move your hips. Blue side wants a little more, I think. Let's go, guys. You got to pull Columbus, Ohio. Make some noise for him. Red side pulls blue off balance just before he tips over. Smashes our best 2 out of 3. He says my back feels great. I'm so happy I'm doing this right now. This will be our last of our audience matches before back to the tournament, and then after that we'll go back to the audience as well. Here we go, 1-0 blue side. Super tall class going. You guys are fighting hard. You gotta pull, you gotta move, pull. Shift your feet, shift your hips. These guys want it. Oh, here we go. And blue side. We'll take it. 1-1 so far. We have a time match against best of 3 contest. So the yelling you hear is not only to intimidate his opponent, it's also to force some air into his lungs. Because when you're hunched over, and you got somebody pulling you, trying to throw you in half, breathing is the last thing you can do. Our referee, Valerian Azayan from the Ukraine, instructs both athletes to sit down. You guys came out of the crowd to give Moss Wrestling a try. And they're going to tag us at Moss Wrestling on Instagram or today. Look us up right now at Moss Wrestling on Instagram, Moss Wrestling USA. There we go, title match 1-1. Who wants it more? Let's go, guys. Make some noise for our last audience match before the tournament gets back underway. Oh man, shows the will to win. 2-1. The honor of victory. As we've seen some prizes from General Secretary Kenzo Gregorian of the National Moss Wrestling Federation. Alright, we're back to our tournament now. On the red side from Russia, Viktor Dokolov. And on the blue side from Uzbekistan, Hamza Primov. Both these men multiple-time Moss Wrestling World Championships attendees. Viktor Dokolov won gold medal at the weight class championships 2 years ago in Yucca City, where USA first set foot on Yucca ground. Viktor on the red side went against Viktor Kalibabchuk yesterday, outweighed by about 100 pounds, out-heighted by about a foot. Still held in there. Let's go, gentlemen. Oh, and Viktor shows that horsepower right away. This sport's ties are from Russia primarily, with some back to the Vikings. And so, during the cold winter months, these kids in Russia are shooting hoops, they're not playing basketball or football, they're not throwing frisbees, they're Moss Wrestling. So from 5 or 6 years old, they're on the platform, they're on the board with the stick. Referee instructs both athletes to sit. This is the best 2 out of 3 contest. This will be our consolation prize match for the bronze medal for the tournament. The gold medal match between Viktor Kalibabchuk and Martins will go tomorrow at 11:30 on the main stage. Referee ensuring a fair start. And we're off again. Let's go. Viktor, quick twist, rip, and drive back to the board. Gives him the win 2-0. Viktor Dokolov from Russia. With Third place, Arnold Classic. Absolute World Championship. All right, if you are in the audience who want to give this a try, we got two young athletes here. Our super heavyweight class in the podium now. Multiple time world champions, the super heavy class on the red side. The young rookie on the blue side, the young upstart, come to take the champion's belt on the blue side. You guys have been watching the action all day. They told my mom, I want a Moss board for my birthday. We're having a Moss party. There we go.
Ready, go!
And we're off. Let's go, guys. Mr. North Columbus. Two young Moss Wrestling champions from the nation right here, right now. That's the first one. Outside draws first one. This will be a best 2 out of 3, or best this out of this many if you're counting along as a child.
Ready, go!
And we're off again. Blue side is looking moving. Sharon, red side right in his eyes. Oh, the red side. He has the will to win. Fire the tiger, the will of the tiger.
Come on me!
All right, guys. Nice to come on up. The winner on the red side. Nobody's going to beat the long-time champion. The upstarts try again next year. That's it done, guys. Thank you. We got a Moss Wrestling DVD so we can watch it out loud to your opponent beforehand. Ripper head off is also a good tactic to use. Our referee from Ukraine getting set, and we're off. Ladies are moving. Here we go, we're moving. There's some noise for Columbus. A little Trooper who was singing a little hip shift, and she gets the point, 1-0. 1-0 red side. Wherever she goes, you gotta go. She moves right, you move left. Making this an authentic experience, our judge from Ukraine is giving them the instructions in Russian. Olor means sit or be seated. Belem means ready. And check means go. And we're off again. Round 2 of 3 and the red side says, I'm tired of this. I'm going to win. Give a round of applause to our 2 great ladies. Red side takes it today. The prize has been given away from the General Secretary of the International Moss.